Hey, yo, thank you again, Obsidian followers. My Obsidians, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want more content like this. Peace. That's cool. You can use that for that.
Ken comes out of Facebook jail in a couple of days. Shout out to Ken.
Oh, shout out Ken.
He might be out in like 3 days or something like that. Facebook jail.
Yo, free my man to my man free.
Somebody said, what sign almost had you in an orange jumpsuit?
I gotta say that sign is still continuing.
Hold on, let me not say somebody said. Let me tell you who said it for real. Brittany Tamara, who's a Scorpio.
Ooh,
she's a Scorpio.
No disrespect. No disrespect.
I'm not familiar with
Scorpio tactics is dangerous, bro.
I'm not familiar with Scorpios too much.
Scorpio tactics is dangerous. But
for real? You dated a Scorpio before?
Yeah. I have a child with a Scorpio.
For real?
I also have a child with an Aries. So to me, it comes down to like who crazier and shit like that.
Crazy. They both crazy.
But see, I learned a lot. I learned how to play with each one. So
I've never dated. I think you know what's funny? I think that people with different signs date the same signs. Like even if you're recognizing it or not, I think you happen to start dating the same sign.
As your what you mean by the same sign?
Like
the same sign as you, or you start finding
no.
The same sign.
So I've never dated a Scorpio.
Right.
I've never dated a Scorpio. I don't think that I've had sex with a Scorpio. I'm sorry, ladies, if I did. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to all the Scorpios that
he didn't
know was a Scorpio.
But at the end of the day, I've never had a connection personally with a Scorpio. So it's like, I know Scorpios, like, you know him from the job from UPS back in the day.
Oh, him Scorpio?
He's Scorpio, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he cool. I still follow with him. PlayStation Network.
They always say that Scorpios are freaks.
Sexual energy?
They do.
I won't discredit that.
That they're freaks?
Yeah, sexual energy, Scorpios got it.
They also say that Scorpios are very, very possessive.
So, it's crazy because I'm a Taurus. Shout out to all my Taurians. We out here. But they say that about Tauruses, like, or at least I know some of the females that I've dealt with say, you're possessive. You know, I thought that was more attributed to me being a young bull. Like, I was young, so I was possessive. But as far as the signs go, you know, Taurus more stubborn, whatever. But what I read about Scorpio is, you know, they're just intense with the emotion, emotional. They're intense and everything like that. And I was young when I was interpreting the few Scorpios that I had. But a lot of my bad experiences came from Scorpio, man. I'm just stick with Scorpio. That Scorpio almost had me in a jumpsuit.
So what?
An orange jumpsuit.
What are the majority of signs, like the majority of women that you dated? Do you feel like you dated a woman that was of every sign? Like, is there a sign that you haven't dated?
See, my Scorpio taught me to look for signs. I don't really look for signs naturally. That's not something that I get into. Like, you know what I mean? But I couldn't tell you. Because I don't, anytime that conversation comes up, it's about that Scorpio, which obviously is my ex. So I don't want to let my ex dominate every conversation.
Is that the only Scorpio you ever dated though?
No.
You dated other Scorpios?
Yeah.
Were they similar?
No.
They wasn't different? They were completely different?
Yeah, I have Scorpios, compared to that Scorpio, I have Scorpios that were actually more pleasant memories, if I have to say it that way.
No, but I'm saying the basic...
Just like, far as being intense?
Like, so first off, I said that like Scorpios are known to be freaks.
Right. Oh, so you...
Are your Scorpios freaks? Or is every Scorpio you ever dated a freak?
So The Scorpios I can remember, which is the one, and then the one that I can recall, we had fun. We had fun. I don't really try to kiss and tell.
Okay, yeah, alright, you ain't trying to kiss and tell.
I ain't trying to kiss and tell. I ain't saying no names, y'all know that. But yeah, it was definitely fun.
It was definitely fun.
I don't even think I was old enough to appreciate how fun it was. I can appreciate it now. You know what I'm saying? I can appreciate it now. Like, okay, that I know that was your sign, and yeah,
all of a sudden you with the shit.
That was fun. That was fun.
I never dated a Scorpio.
Wait. The question wasn't about Scorpios though. What was it? What sign?
Yeah,
you almost get the orange jumpsuit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So was yours a Scorpio?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Scorpio. 10 toes down. I'm saying Scorpio. Scorpio did that.
Oh shit.
Scorpio did that.
Oh my god. That's funny as hell.
What sign you got though? Come on, man. I just opened up way too much for you to sit there all cool and shit.
Mine is a what you call it? One of them
one of them what's the shout out to all the out there. That sign's scary as shit too. That sign's scary as shit too though. That sign definitely scary though. Them nigga.
Say no for real.
They born between January
and
December.
All of them niggas and shit. No, them
I don't know. I don't know.
Say no, like for full disclosure though, what's the real shit? Like
say no more. Full disclosure.
I know, right? Mine is a Libra.
A Libra? Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. I probably dated a Libra. I don't know.
I dated a few Libras.
I consciously tried to not have those conversations with women because
about what their sign is and stuff.
Yeah, because of that Scorpio.
Because so
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, she trying to like put the bad taste in your mouth.
You have a person that's really into the signs, and then you have a person like me who's like, I'm gonna learn everything, and then it's like, oh, it's a bad breakup, maybe, whatever, however you want to call it. Now you're dealing with a new female, new person of interest or whatever, and the first thing you do is, what's your sign? What's your sign? Then you start reiterating everything that this person told you about sign. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I don't want to keep bringing that into the relationship.
Dwelling on what the person's sign is, because that automatically tells you. That's like judging a person by the way they look or the way that they act, or like, you know.
So I'm letting my ex
or their background.
I'm letting my ex judge my future.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? According to my ex, you're a Libra, and we're not compatible. We're not compatible. We're not.
I feel like Libras. I love Libras. I ain't gonna lie. One of the I'm an Aries. So one of the most compatible signs with the Aries is a Libra.
Okay.
And I think that's because of, from the experience that I've had in my life, like the Libras that I've dated, I'm not like.
So you know several Libras. Yeah, I know several Libras.
I know some Libras, man. I know some Libras. Oh my God, I know some Libras.
The scales are balancing and tipping at the same time.
That's when I started. Like looking into it more, because I was just like, damn. Like once I understood that, I was like, damn, I'm not dating the same women of the same sign. Like I'm dating women of the same signs. Like I'm in the sign.
So you know you're not chasing the same.
I know that they say that every girl is different, right? Right. That's what they say. Every woman's different. Every woman's different. Shit, right? And then you go after women, and you go after women, and then it's the women that you attract and the women that you're attracted to. It's a combination of the two, and you start meeting women. You know what I'm saying? So now the women that I've dated have all been the same signs. You know what I'm saying? Like there's certain signs that I've never dated before. Like I've dated a Gemini, I've dated a Sagittarius.
So you really pay attention to
it. I do.
See, that's my negative spin on it, because I'm like, this person taught me about signs, quote unquote taught. But now I don't want to even get into that when I meet somebody new because I'm like, I'm just keeping you alive in my shit. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want you too prevalent in my relationship now because
that thought process.
People go through that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you always bringing up your ex and all that type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I think when people say you always bringing up your ex and shit like that, to me, that's one of those things where it's like, yo, you are the only way that you, in my opinion, and this doesn't have to be everybody's opinion, but this is my opinion. Everybody that you have dated is like in turns becomes a part of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, whereas like you, regardless if you know it or not on the surface, there's certain habits that you have. I'm just speaking for myself. There's certain habits that I have that come from the women that I've dated. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things that I do until this day that I know for a fact that this person taught me. I know what woman taught me to do this. I know what woman taught me to do that. I know what woman taught me to do that. Go ahead.
I look at it the way, like right after my ex, I would speak about my ex a lot, and to me, it was just referring to moments in my life where I learned something. You know what I mean? So every time...
One of the cameras cut. One of the cameras is still rolling, but one of the cameras cut.
Alright. So, what's that?
It's up to you.
No.
Go ahead.
So, I refer... In my mind, I'm referring to a time period where I've learned the lesson that's relevant to what we're talking about. I'm referring to a time period. I'm not necessarily referring to that person, but it might come out like, yo, so fucking, or this person, when I was going through this with that person, then I know that, like, you know what I mean? Like, when I was going through with this person, this is how the outcome was, this is what happened, and then sometimes the female might, or the other person, because it could be females that go through the same thing, the other person might interpret it as like, oh, you just keep comparing me to your ex. I'm like, no, I'm not comparing you to that. I'm just comparing the situation on the strength that I learned. I've seen this before.
I've dealt with that too. I think that comes down to perspective between men and women. I think that women oftentimes look at things from that perspective, whereas men look at things like women tend to look at it like, oh, you're bringing up your ex and you're bringing up your past and you're comparing me to this person and stuff like that, where they feel compared to somebody else. And then men, on the other hand, kind of more so take it as like this is what, like if I say that to you, then I'm letting you know openly that this is a level of expectations that I have learned from my past to not accept. Like, this is what my ex used to do. I'm saying to you, my ex used to do that. I'm not telling you that you doing it. I'm telling you that you might be doing it now.
You might be reminding me of something.
The ex. Yeah. This is a reason why my ex is my ex.
This situation is a little bit too familiar.
Yeah, like
I went through this, and I vowed to myself I would never go through this again. So I have to refer to when I went through this.
I don't want to just say it to you on no random shit. I want to say it to you, and I want to give you references as to why I'm saying this.
That's
I don't want you to think.
I don't know how many other people go through that, but I think that's really important. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really think that's important that people understand. Like, yo, I'm not comparing you to my ex. I'm not just, or the outcome of you still hung up on your ex because every time we go through something, you bring up your ex. Like, no, I'm not still hung up on my ex, but you might be showing me something that I told myself I never want to see again when me and that person stopped dealing with each other. You know what I mean? I think, so overall, I think that's a space that you got to give somebody. You got to give somebody that space to be like, I don't want to repeat the same habits that made me unhappy.